And lately I've been working harder than the devil, probably making niggas nervous. I'm well rounded like the circle, had to cut some squares off just to sharpen up my focus. We back. What up, man? I'm in the studio today. Not on the road, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've been moving around like crazy. Probably thought I was done. Say, oh, this nigga done gave up. Hell no, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I almost did get distracted because, truth be told, I get in that mode of just helping. And I have been getting a bunch of phone calls and shit. So, it's like, where I can help, I will. But today, so I'm staying in the house. It's the best place for you sometimes, bro. You try to cook up, just lock in. Lock in at the crib, bro. Stick to the scrizzip. Today, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like I said, I've been moving around, so of course I made a couple thrift trips. This joint, we working on something small today, but we're gonna do two pieces, cause I got this all black joint. It wasn't all black, but I'm gonna make a sign. I'm gonna make a sign with that piece. Cause lately I've been working on some just, letting the words speak amongst my other styles and shit. Not gonna hold you. Another joint I've been working on. It's pretty good. I just need this done. This joint special right here. We're gonna wait till have that done by November, the deadline on that joint. But that's closing in. I've been working on some shit like this too. I'm gonna give y'all some close-ups too, for real. Just showing y'all I've been busy. You know what I mean? This shit hard. I see that. We gonna get into that. I still gotta get y'all an art tour. Today we gonna work on this piece. Smaller joint. I ain't gonna hold you. I always got ideas in mind. It's just a matter of, once I start applying my colors and shit and stuff, once I start doing that, I see it differently and it changes, it evolves into something crazy. So like even with this joint was plain, because I said I got it from the, I told you I've been rapping canvas, but this joint was brand new. Copped it for the $4.99 or something, and it was sale day, so it was like, why not? Last night before I hit the bed, I end up going over this joint, so just to lay an undertone. I ain't gonna hold you. Before we create though, gotta get into my book. Never despair, but if you do, work on in despair. It is no time to give up. Never despair, but if you do, work on in despair. I'm gonna think deep into that one. I ain't like how it was worded, cause I'm just on the go right now, for real. Let's go. Let's see. Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast. Take more time. Boom. That's a good one. That one hit, cause even like with this series, I'm like, is it, just trying to develop a schedule, just, the output of it, The output of it, trying to get that is kind of, I ain't gonna gonna say it's confusing, but some days I got time to cook it up, and give you 2, 3. Other times, you know what I'm saying, I want to take my time with it and really, you know, like I told you, develop the shit so it's moving smooth and you see the growth in it, you know. I just got an instant going. The whole tea, like I said, I'm gonna work on this joint. Got a little greater pink tone right now, but we ain't even that won't be how it end up, of course. So y'all can watch this joint build. So y'all lay them backgrounds first, right? But in my head, I'm like, man, this is smaller work too. I know what I want this joint to look like. So I'm gonna get some tape on here. Start creating some sections. Get some sections on it. I always kind of start with like an abstract feel, you know? This border, we're gonna put a little border. I wanna get this border up here. Boom. Got that taped up. Got my paint. Should get a little apron. Why not, right? Look like an artist, I guess. Guess that's the motive. Y'all got, let me know what y'all want to see too. I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes it don't matter. I'm gonna do what I want to do, but you know, it's good to hear suggestions. See, I got that thing. Y'all keep that handy dandy exacto. But like I said, I was gonna put a board on this joint, so I wanna get that up out of there. Boom. Boom. Got that. We also wanna cut this jump. That whole T. Not as hard as it seemed because where it overlap, it's gonna really create a barrier for real. You can cut right there. Look at that. Then I get the fucking up. That's what I get. Anyway, we got that. So on this, like I said, I want to create a couple dimensions to this joint with it being smaller. With it being a smaller piece, we can add some depth to it. So that's where I come in with the different little dimension. Told y'all I'll be painting layers, painting onions, so it's different layers to the process. I just got some new brushes too. I do not know where I put them. Yeah, I do. I see them. But I'm gonna use this good handy dandy, a little wider. And I ain't gonna hold you. Remember I told y'all brushes don't, you know what I'm saying, don't really matter. It just depends. But I think I told y'all that. So like for this, and when you doing some shit like this, you got the tape, brush off the tape type shit. So that less risk of it going under. You know what I mean? Man, I wet this brush. But it's gonna work. Cause even if this not as, you know what I mean? If it's not as dark as I want it, it's what layers for. It's gonna add to it. It all makes sense in the end, though. And honestly, I'm gonna try to. I usually it depends on how I'm working. Like for real, for real. I was about to say I usually like let the piece sit and look at it and absorb it and all that. It depends on what it is. But like a piece like this, I wanna get it finished for y'all. But I also know when I go in there with them details, you know what I'm saying, that take a little time, you know what I mean? Process. I like to get the best, quality out the work. If I'm gonna do it how it need to be done. I ain't never really in no rush for it, you know what I mean? Can't rush your creativity. Can't do that. This get me back in that mode of when I used to paint live. I used to do live paintings at a couple events. I did that a number of times, for real, for real. Back in my heyday. Would that be my heyday? I don't know. Like I said, I'm back in my jam for real, so about to have my resurgence. You know what I mean? I like this little color scheme, this palette already, for real. It's gonna make sense as it continue to build. Almost getting there on this part of the border, for real. Might go in this joint with the pencil work and the pastels and all that. But like I said, smaller works, ain't gonna hold you. I like to make it as heavy as possible, for real, for real. So we get a lot of details in this. And I say small because this joint, like, let me see. Probably 20 by 30. 20 by 30. So it's nice size. But, sometimes the bigger the better, I guess. Depends on the situation. But as far as this, we working with what we got and what I cop, so as we come to this, end of this. Remember I said I'm gonna do 2 pieces, so real soon, I got almost guaranteed right here the tape is lifted too, but I knew that when I put that joint on, for real. I didn't put it over the easel. But paint is fucked up too, It's cool. It's all art, The mistakes, flaws, imperfections, whatever you may have in your work. That's what make it unique and give it character. Without character, what are you? Nothing. Alright, so we got that thing down. We're gonna do a little peel the tape on this joint, but I know for sure, just off of how I'm moving, I'm gonna have to clean that joint up. But every time, like I say, that's why sometimes I just sit back and look at the pieces, because sometimes the mistakes, like I said, it's just art. You play on the piece. So I got that board on there. Just want to make sure this joint dry like, you know. And I'm gonna get the edge on this paint right here. On this edge, I'm gonna get that, but that's not with this color. So, like I said, we want to make this joint as cool as possible, heavy as possible. And the subject matter ain't gotta be too heavy. When I say heavy, I mean detailed. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's heavy with you know what I'm saying, to open that eye up. Not sometimes, most times, but I just mean not lacking substance. Because sometimes you just see art and it's like, but I mean, it's all perspective, you know what I'm saying? But as far as my purpose is like, try to tell some stories or drop some jewels in the art, you know what I'm saying? Connect with the people, something that resonate outside of just the colors, you know what I'm saying? Because art more than color. And it sound crazy, but some people think is that, you know, you gotta have some substance for real. We can get this tape up off of here and let y'all see that little reveal. Let's see. See how we do. See how we do. Not bad. That ain't bad. A little fluffy right there, but it's cool though. Pop that off. Bang. It ain't too bad, you know? That's that top one. It's really the one I was worried about, but we gonna see. Oh, would you look at that? Look at that, boy. Bam. Clean. That's what I get. I need to trust myself more, huh? Let's get in on that. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, so I figured while I let this dry completely, see how the tones are switching. This still wet. It's dry. So while that's dry, we gonna, remember I said we doing two, we gonna come right over here to the handy dandy cricket heme. I switched locations so the background look different. I ain't switched locations. I had to get my setup right. So, boom. Table there. Easel there. Paint there. Ain't no sitting in here. Alright. So we gonna come over to the machine. I'm gonna get this thing plugged up real quick. And hold T as an artist. Just got shit laying around down the crib, so I had this. Same with this black joint. Same with this board. I just had this laying around. It was actually a painting under it, which ended up being inspiration for another piece. So I kind of used it as a sketch. And so we went over this. Boom. I got this white, this vinyl. It's permanent vinyl. We gonna run this through the machine. We'll make a little sign today while this dry. Then we'll get back into this. But, you know what I'm saying? I could put the blower to this joint. No puffy. Do that to speed things up, but shit, we got things to do, so we ain't rushing that. Boom, do that. We're gonna get right into this. Boom, we got this baby loaded up in the machine. This paper been sitting for a little minute, so it's a little wrinkled, but listen, we finna make it do what it do, you hear me? Get that going. And boom. Alright, we got that thing going. Not gonna hold you. I wasn't sure that the machine was gonna work and the camera, because I'm running it from my phone. But hey, we got action. You hear me? Now, while that's cutting, we're gonna get back on to the canvas. Now, you know my pieces, you know I put a lot of clouds. Love clouds. Clouds just represent like space and opportunity to me, you know? You look up, it could be a bird up there, it could be a plane, it could be nothing up there, right? They let you know you can be up there, for real. They help you think about everything, for me. The sky look like peace. That's how I explain the sky. It look free. You look in the air, it look like freedom. You know what I mean? And that's the best wealth you can have, is freedom. We all want that. Whether it be, look, that was fast, right? Shane already started. That joint already done. We gonna get into that. I'm gonna make sure y'all see that finish. Cause we also gotta transfer that. Transfer that to we're gonna use the transfer sheet. Transfer that over to the blackboard. Then finish what we got going. Now for this next one, I done took my apron off. It's cool. Like I said, gotta get some clouds in here. That's that signature in there, you know. And the clouds ain't always gotta be blue either, you know. Sometimes I draw different clouds and different skies. Today we gonna go with blue because I feel like it'll be fitting. It's gonna offset. I see it already. See it already. Oh, T, I am gonna give it a little gradient though. We're gonna do the sky a little different. Just trying shit. Not really trying shit because I know what's going on. But this up here. And y'all see my hat too. Skin is still doing good. I mean, Commander's, my apologies. Commander's still doing good. You know what I mean? We just spanked the motherfucking Panthers. They were no match. I'll get that up in there. Get that lighter tone in there. Bang. Down a little bit. And all the way like alright. You want this joint to start to blend, right? Very gradient. Alright, so I got my colors up in here. Boom. Now, this paint drying a little fast, man. Alright, now we gonna get in feathering this thing together. I need to stabilize my canvas. I usually got a little strap on the back of this joint, keep it from bouncing. I'm not gonna hold you. This year I've been using the the easel more than ever, bro. Like I like to paint down for real. So, just getting out of my comfort zone. Man, of course I would have to paint on the easel for lives and shit like that, but other than that, I'm about to tap my brush a little bit. That motherfucker drying up on me. There we go, though. That thing's starting to form right there. And at this point, like doing this, I'm just trusting this tape for real. You see, I done went against it multiple times, but we just want to get that a little blend in that baby. Kind of messing with it. I like it. It's cool. Get it blendy a little more blendy. I don't want that completely white. Give it a little blue. Add a little blue tint to it. You know what I'm saying? We still got to come in there with the good clouds. Feel like Bob Ross, right? Yeah. Alright. Boom. And all this comes from practice, bro. Like, I didn't go to school or anything. It would have been nice, maybe. Probably had me on a different path, though. So I enjoy acquiring my art techniques and methods from experimentation, research. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Studying stuff, seeing other things. Just being inspired. We gotta be inspired, bro. That worked for me. Alright, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've been cooking up. I ain't gonna draw y'all out too long. Machine just stopped. Paint still drying on there. Almost done. I feel like today was a good one. Got this transferred to here. I'll let y'all see it in the next video. Appreciate y'all.